You play ball like a girl!
I've never asked about your whole ACL thing. How hard was that, coming back from that and being able
Yeah, it was definitely so hard. That's actually how I found out about Richie and the whole class, because so I played Powder Puff, and which she had a game last night. So
oh, you did?
We won.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big
body.
That's one of the things I had to miss because of golf. I never could play in the Powder Puff game because we always had a tournament.
This is my first year playing.
Yep.
Yeah. But I played freshman year. I don't really know why, looking back at it now. You'd think do it senior year, but I did it, and I had just tweaked my knee, and it kind of hurt, and I fell to the ground because it hurt really bad. So I got up and tried to run, and my knee kind of collapsed, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? So I played on it for a month for softball, and it was throbbing and stuff.
You played on? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and I actually went to the Oregon camp, and I was wearing KT tape and stuff, and I was still trying to get recruited then, and I remember I tried to throw on the run. If you know what that is, you throw off your other foot, and it was the knee that was bad, and my knee just collapsed, and I was
at the
it was
Oregon camp?
just in so much pain. Yeah, so I had to go off, and so then I got home and got an MRI, and the ACL wasn't even there. It was totally gone.
So when you first initially injured it, did you tear your ACL?
Yeah,
right.
I think so.
But
then
you
I
still
think
played
it got
on it?
worse. Yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh.
yeah, then we finally went to the doctors. Yeah, and they were you could do a bunch of rehab, and you could get stronger, your legs stronger, or you could do surgery. And I was like, Dad, I'm definitely doing rehab. I'm not doing surgery. That's so scary. I'm not doing it. And my dad was like, no, you have to do surgery. It's gonna be better for you in the long run and stuff.
Right.
So I ended up getting the surgery in November of my freshman year. And yeah, it was a 9-month recovery, so that was really hard for me. But yeah, I just had to do a bunch of rehab, and at first, I didn't, my whole calf muscle was gone because I hadn't been walking on my leg, and so
it's huge now.
Yeah, oh yeah, BBR. But yeah, I had to do 9 months of rehab, and it was even 10 months because I wasn't fully ready to go in yet.
Right.
But I did rehab with Results, and I did that. It's in Rancho Marietta where I live, and then I went to the main one, and then learned about the training and with Richie and stuff.
Yeah.
This sounds like such a commercial for Results. I swear this isn't sponsored.
Hey, we gave shout out to Result in the past 2 podcasts, so it's all good.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
But how was that mentally for you? Because I know you had to come back from that, you had to do your rehab and everything, but mentally too, as an athlete, that takes a toll.
Yeah, it was so hard. I had been playing softball for I don't even know,
forever.
14, yeah, forever.
Every
my whole
weekend.
life. Yeah, every weekend, my whole life, and I would go to LA with all my team and stuff because my dad was an assistant coach. So I would go and watch them and stuff. But it was hard to sit on the sidelines and watch them and stuff. But yeah, after 10 months, it's hard to think about it now because it was 2 years ago. But when I finally got back, it was so nice, and just getting back into it, and I'm so much I feel I'm so much stronger and so much better now. So I'm kind of thankful for the whole. Yeah. And it was, I'm stronger mentally and
that's
physically and stuff.
Amazing. The thing is I'm writing an essay in my English class right
now.
now.
Are you?
Yes. Student before athlete. But I was writing about accomplishments through setbacks and failures, and with me with Oregon, that was my setback, and your ACL, and just such success can come out of such hardship, and
exactly.
it really makes you appreciate it
100%.
so much more than you do before, and it's in the moment you're oh my gosh, what's happening, but then we look back and it's it sucked then, but it's our journey that gets us to where we are now, and we probably would not be the same people without it.
Well, that quote, you can't succeed until you fail, is so true. As cliche as it is, it's so
everything
true.
happens for a reason.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I've always lived by ever since with the Oregon thing.